Fenris, you got extra ghost hunting kits?
I mean, just asking for free stuff?
No, I'm like, or do you have an extra couple sets I could buy?
I can give you some iron and salt.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those fancy swords, the swishy swords.
The swishy swords? Oh,
rapiers.
Oh, no. Oh, that'd be cool, though. You know, I always wanted one of those.
You don't need a rapier. You got a bow that shoots very well for its diminutive size.
Yeah.
He gets under the desk and pulls out a big sack of iron and a big sack of salt.
Tekoa looks at those giant sacks.
One favor.
Am I carrying these?
Oh, no, I don't want. You want to trade for a favor, or this is the one favor?
This is the favor.
No way. No, I'm not using my favor on this. I'm paying you for this. Look,
he's actually paying for something, Tullana.
If I'm going
silver,
if 20 silver.
Yes, I absolutely said 20.
You did not say 20.
You said, yeah, we've agreed on 20.
Oh my gosh. But Tullana, he's actually paying for something. Wait, what? No, you pay.
Fine.
Don't tell her to pay. She needs to save her money for sweets.
Which she had in her pocket this whole time.
Well, somebody has to earn them. And it certainly wasn't going to be me.
Walking in death doesn't deserve them when he comes back. Okay. We'll discuss that later. 20 silver.
You asked specifically for sticky buns. I don't have sticky buns.
Ah, so you're a legalist.
Yeah, no, if I'm going in the graveyard, I'm going to save that favor in case something real. Come on.
Yeah, all right. I got to do some inventorying.
All right.
See you.
We'll see you in a little bit.
3 in an hour.
All right, nice meeting you.
You too.
Oh, see, somebody actually likes me.
Yeah, and can you help carry this? I need to break it down. It's really heavy.
I really asked that question, and you didn't even acknowledge it when I asked it in the first place.
I was negotiating.
I am just a Seeketh mule, apparently. Fine, I'll carry them both.
They're not heavy.
Just picks them up and is like, what are you complaining about? These are light.
They're not huge. They're like, I don't know.
So
I know, but they're at least half a Tullana size.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like half a Tullana.
It's easily half a Tullana.
Heading back to the third shift, you cozy up in that corner and start perusing the library. What are you looking for? Specifically Hans' book?
Yeah.
Hans Weiss.
Yes, I'm gonna flip.
You see a lot of Weiss names. You see Teresa Weiss. You see Johann Weiss.
So, but no
Hans.
No Hans.
They're all books about magic.
Interesting.
Well,
Wait, they're all books on magic.
There's an Ada Weiss. Let's see. No, not that one.
Magic books, huh? They're books about magic.
It's all pretty rudimentary stuff, at least for you two who know stuff about magic.
So the Weiss family knows about magic. But all right, I knew that.
So if
you
Hans
know something about magic.
Too bad we can't flip a story point and introduce a fact and coming up soon, the newest author, in one of the back of the book kind of things,
Can we do that?
No, and there's a specific reason. You could potentially flip a story point for a reference to Hans in one of these books.
We've got 3 of them. What's the worst that could happen? I shall flip one so we can get a reference. Boom! There we go. We have flipped a story point so that we can get a reference.
So, looking through all these books, as you spend a good chunk of an hour looking at them, you don't find anything by Hans Weiss. You find a few by people who you assume are related to him. And as Tullana is flipping through one, she spots the name, Hans.
Look, Hans. I think I found him.
Where?
Right
Hans?
Here.
Where?
Right here. It says Hans. Hans. Hans.
Oh.
Yep. You see a short sidebar about Hans Weiss and his theories on magic. To sum it up, basically, his theories state that true magic magic from this earth is the pure type of magic. When you access it, you do no harm. You use the earth and the earth gives back. But there are other types of magic that are available to people and more commonly used that in fact do harm to the world when they are used. But these ideas are only theories, and theories of someone not held in high esteem by the universities of Gilder.
So apparently, like, these are like, he thinks that magic in its purest form is good, and those that manipulate it is not.
Oh, so Nick looks around, stops himself. So those people are hurting. Wait, what? Why does it say?
The Earth.
So
yes.
what? Oh, okay. So did it go into detail of like what magics he was talking about, or no? So commonly used.
Because I don't think this world actually has words for divine arcana primal.
That's right.
You can infer out of character that it is primal is good, arcana and divine are bad.
Oh, okay.
Dang it!
So in other words, Tullana's the only
get
way.
hurt when I do magic. So he's saying that if you use, true magic, then you don't get hurt. But if you get hurt, then you're using the wrong kind of magic.
So you use
Roberto,
true magic, and
wrong.
Rabberto uses fake magic. Wait, that's not right.
He uses the kind that's hurting the earth.
But he did save, and he saved people with it.
Okay.
You can still use evil things for good reasons and still do bad things.
Well, I mean, I guess you get a point. I mean, you get a sword, and the sword can be used to protect, and it can also be used to harm. So, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Did Nicholas say what his dad was writing about?
Oh.
Remember, his dad made a paper and was writing about something and brought it to people.
Oh.
That was him, and he brought it in front of the...
Nicholas did.
He was bringing it to the university, yeah.
He presented a paper.
I do believe he said he presented a paper on magic.
I was going to say, I don't remember because I was grumpy Tekoa at the time and did not give a crap what he was talking about with his history. So you two are going to have to be the ones who wrote down those notes. I purposely did not write down notes. That's pretty awesome, though. Too bad we can't talk to him and make a correlation.
No, Rabberto, we're up. I assume we're upstairs in our room. No, we're not in a room yet.
No, you're down in that corner nook.
We're in the reading
It's only
nook.
been, it's been less than an hour since you left this place. You still see your stuff in the corner, out, like a back hallway.
Rabberto always keeps his backpack with a certain somebody in it.
Yeah.
If people were presenting stuff to the tower about magic, and they knew that what they were presenting is true, but what was against what they wanted, they would keep that person silent, wouldn't they?
It's a lot of hypotheticals.
You would put, heads in jars and towers on fire and how villages on fire to silence certain people, right? If your whole idea is to conjure up or make something happen that could set the world on fire or break it, and they're all the same type of users.
Yeah, and that would be a problem. You're
and
right.
if they were doing it intentionally, that would. So is that the idea, to harm it to the point where?
So is it like taking a sword and you go to a blacksmith, right? And a blacksmith, when they're forging a weapon, they can put it into the fire and they can forge a weapon, and it becomes this beautiful thing that they forge out and they hammer out, and they make the craft and everything, right? I'm only speaking from this standpoint because this is what I know, right? But if you put it in the fire too long, then you melt the steel and it ruins it. The fire represents the magic that can be used to hammer things together. But if you're constantly putting the metal into the fire, it's going to end up ruining it at some point, because it goes through the burning out the impurities. But then after that point, it starts breaking it down. So what you're trying to say is that, basically pointing out that the paladins may be trying to use their powers for good, but because they're an entire large sect of people that are using those powers, that they're weakening something, damaging something, and they don't want to admit that they're damaging something, because then that would lose credibility, therefore clout and everything else.
And dare I say, there might be people that are pushing that want to burn that sword.
But
so
why?
that
Oh.
You could feed the fire. I don't know. That's
Now my analogy breaks down.
sure, but they always do. Not just yours, but all analogies. I've had plenty of them that, that's why we make them into songs, so they're catchy. Songs never make sense.
Yeah, I agree. Sunbonnet doesn't really make sense, but
Yeah, but
everybody
people
likes
love
it. Yeah, they do. I agree. Because if you
have so
really
many
broke
questions.
it down. Yeah, no, okay. No, that's a good point.
Roberto takes out his pen and starts writing this down in the journal as a hypothesis.
But if you just use like natural magics like Tullana's, then it's okay because it's of this plane, of this thing,
yeah.
of where we're at,
using the
as opposed
earth
to
and because I'm only using water, so
replenishing.
water
You're just
itself-
keeping it in the same
replenish it.
area.
Right.
But if you're pulling from the others, then hypothetically it's like pulling it out of somewhere else into here, and therefore it's hurting here because it's not supposed to be here. I don't understand these things. Kind of like the undead.
Maybe you're using magic outside of what was intended for where we are, and like we're a planet, and so we're drawing from outside of us, and that's why it's harming where we are.
All right. There's a plane that we exist on.
Now we're gonna get
There's death.
existential.
I don't know where. Okay, that's what I know. This is all I know.
Okay.
We got
Okay. All
our
right. So
plane,
there's death.
We transverse into death,
Yep.
and then we go.
That's where my sister is. She's attached to my soul.
beyond.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
We got the rivers.
We got the rivers.
Okay, so question. This is a great theory, and it's so fun to talk about. But how does this help us find the wasp and find the person we need to give this to, and how does this help us? I mean, it's just figuring out who Hans is. So he's a great philosopher, but he's also a head that's in a jar. So I mean, really, could he really? I mean, you could talk to Hans and be like, look, I know that this is your theory, but what would you mean by this? And you could talk to the source himself, right? Because he's right there in your back.
Actually a very good point. You could wake him up and talk to him.
But I mean, does that really help us with what we're doing?
Yeah, but I kind of have two problems with that. One,
he's a jerk.
We don't have a room yet.
Oh, well, good point.
And two, we're coming up on the time I said we were going to meet Fenris at the gate.
So instead of talking about this, let's go meet the guy and look
I
for
don't
them.
like you.
It doesn't matter if you like me or not. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
I do like you.
I'm
Welcome
sorry,
back.
what? I do like you. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I like you guys too.
What do you?
Nobody said we didn't like you.
Sorry.
No one said
No,
you.
I was talking to. Roberto points down to his
he's awake now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just grab the bag and just shake it really hard, like this.
No, don't be
Start
mean to the
shaking it.
head.
Don't shake the.
No. You guys,
I'm
gonna
gonna roll a
grab the bag.
conversion check on this guy.
I'm gonna grab the bag. No, stop! Don't be mean.
And this is how 3 more faces get put up on the wall.
Don't be mean. Let's go find your friend.
No, give me the bag. Give me the bag. Okay. All right, let's go and.
Fine. I can get him to tell us information.
And now you know why Hans said that I do good magic and you don't know how to do magic.
Yes. Good point.
I don't know how to do magic anyway, so I don't want to use so. He's insulting Roberto. I get it now.
He actually had a reason for being a jerk.
The 3 of you head out into the street, and to your right, you see Fenris turning the corner. He's got a big bag on his back and a shovel over his shoulder. Hey!
Hey!
Hey.
You 3 ready?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Yep, doing good. We're ready.
So we're just looking around.
Oh, yeah.
Don't look at me. I don't know what we're doing.
We're looking for what? A wasp or?
Yeah, we're looking for a place that has got flowing water under silver and steel.
Well, you already said that. That's here.
It's the quartermaster at the White Wasp, the sign of the White Wasp.
Sign of the White Wasp.
Okay, so the important stuff is the white wasp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And you're thinking the white is a gravestone.
I think so.
I'm thinking it's
That's
a
my theory.
marble
That's our
on the
theory.
gravestone, yes.
Okay. So we're looking for like a bee?
Bee,
On a
wasp,
gravestone?
hornet,
Yeah. Bee, wasp,
something
hornet.
of the flying insect type of.
Stingy insects. Yeah.
All right. The four of you head into the cemetery. As you pass through the iron gates, it immediately drops 10 degrees.
Oh.
The sun is pretty high in the sky still, so Rabberto would at least know that the ghosts aren't going to come out anytime soon. But this time of winter, they start coming out early. They may even come out before the sun goes down.
Of course.
Yep.
Oh, is that supposed to be like that? Oh, wow. Is that normal?
Oh yeah, it
Is
happens every time.
What? Dropping the
chilly.
temperature?
Yeah, that.
No, that's pretty
Oh.
normal.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm new to this. This is why
Wait,
I
which
ask
part?
questions.
This place is extremely haunted
Why?
Do we know why it's extremely haunted?
because there's a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah, but not every dead body becomes a haunt, though.
It's true.
Is that why we
It's just
have
the way
like
it is.
a metric ton of salters around here?
Yeah. They're doing their best, but
Mm.
this place has been here for centuries.
Oh, got you.
Do we know if Greenfield was here before? Who founded Greenfield? It was the Applegates that found it, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was founded, it's been about 200 years, I think. It was a smaller town before that.
Oh.
But, Applegate's put the name on the map.
Ghost hunters.
Yep.
Yes.
So-
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got a particular spot that I'm looking at going. Do you have any idea where you're going?
No.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
can just follow me then.
you would know best about these type of
Yeah,
things
well-
as far as like, anybody who's like got, things for bugs, If you don't, then I'll just follow you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this cemetery is very large. You came in through an iron gate archway, had doors that were wide open. The whole thing is surrounded by this 8-foot tall iron fence. The areas right near the entrance, there's no grass or anything, and there's just a little bit of snow on the ground right now. But yeah, you can spot the little grains of salt here and there melting the snow. And to your left, the graves just go on, and you can't quite see the other side. But it's very flat here, and you can spot the horizon. No trees, no hills, no mountains, anything like that off to your left. And to your right, you spot the hill of Greenfield. The closest bit of it is actually like a vertical wall, and you can't at this distance tell if it was like a man-made wall where it's all bricked up or stone, or whether it was carved from the hill or what, but it does look like a flat face of a wall on that side of the cemetery. And up at the top of it, you see some spots with handrails, places where people can look over the edge, and there are buildings that are close to the edge up there too. And right at the top of it, you spot the Applegate School.
So like
It's really fascinating.
viewing areas, like
Yeah.
So they can observe.
it's where people
Yeah.
observe
Just flat areas, yeah.
the ghost of the fields.
Yep. And Fenris starts taking you towards the wall, and he says, yeah, this is about the only time. I mean, we can go down this way in the morning, and we might be cutting a little bit close. This wall's going to cast a shadow pretty soon.
Yeah.
Are
Ain't
you-
nothing new.
Yeah. This is like totally what you
Yeah,
normally
this-
do all the time, right? It's
Yeah, I mean, I do it all the
Well,
time.
that's-
This part of the cemetery, nobody goes here.
why?
They're salting all. It's easier to. I mean, they're working from the gate out,
Mhm.
and this part, old stuff. So
Oh,
it's harder for them to get in here.
and
do you know
easier
anyone
for you.
who's do you know anyone who's captured any of these?
Any
Talk
of
to
these,
them?
what,
The ghosts?
ghosts?
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
Dig them up, salt the grave,
Burn 'em.
burn the remains.
Yeah.
Done with it.
It's probably wise.
They got a whole process.
Yeah. I was reading about how most people do it.
Oh yeah, definitely nothing to worry about here. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. Yep. No, we're good. We're good. Absolutely good.
Hey, do you remember that time when you guys were like, hey, let's leave this one ghost alone?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it was a ghost. Yep. Yeah, and now we're gonna be an entire graveyard of ghosts.
Yes.
Yep.
Didn't think that this would be easy.
I didn't say it was going to be easy, but there's a certain level of
Sign of the white
concern.
wasp.
Have you ever been knocked out by a ghost?
Me?
No, not you. Your friend.
Oh yeah,
Fenris.
all the time.
All the time. Oh gosh.
You know what? That's it. I'm out. Bye. Like turns around and starts to walk off.
No. Come on. It's gonna be fine.
You're
All right.
Perfectly
fine.
all right.
You're safe.
Yep.
You're a
Ish.
strapping young lad. You can handle yourself, I'm
Oh.
sure. We're not gonna run into anything anyway.
Okay. All right. You know what? I trust you. I trust you. Famous last words. I trust you.
Let's get vigilance checks from everybody.
Sounds like you're.
Oh
I need
gosh.
to start looking around for something that's wasp oriented. Wasp.
Oh, I'm healed up, right?
You should hope so.
Yeah, you had a night.
So you can definitely
You're
murder
straight.
yourself again.
Your wounds
My
aren't.
wounds aren't. What do you mean my wounds aren't?
You don't
Two
heal
purple?
wounds overnight.
Yeah, I heal some.
Are you not drinking healing
one?
potions?
I said I casted the healing.
Are you not drinking healing
Yeah,
potions?
roll for it.
Want me to roll for my roll,
Can
roll
we-
for it then?
You better do this before we start.
Yeah, vigilance.
What,
Yeah, I got
what's
to do
what's
that.
your vigilance check?
I'm gonna make it an average check.
It's an average check. That's funny. Okay, yeah.
See?
Okay.
Zero
1
success.
success, 1 advantage. 3 failures, 4 advantages. 0 successes, 1 advantage.
I'm with ranks in it. Goodness.
Okay. Look at all those advantages.
Yep. I'm more focused on being worried about turning
Tullana
stunned by a
notices that
ghost.
I'm injured and heals me with no.
The 4 of you walk further into the cemetery towards the wall. And as you do, you see more greenery. Well, at this time of the year, it's not necessarily green, but there's a little bit of grass underfoot. And continuing on, the grasses get taller and more weedy,
Mhm.
and there are scraggly bushes here and there, and bare trees. You pass by a large mausoleum with its big iron doors gaping open in the blackness.
Great.
And Rabberto sees some movement in the darkness.
Hey, do you guys see that?
Nope.
What is it?
Nope. Don't see anything. It's out of sight, out of mind. We're not going that direction.
3
Nope.
failures.
Don't see anything.
I don't see nothing.
I think it's over. It's over in
It's
the mausoleum.
taller than you. Okay. Is the mausoleum? Does the mausoleum have a wasp on it?
It could.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, that's just yep.
It does not. But you have 4 advantages, 1 advantage, and 1 advantage.
Yeah, I
could
do
be
have
used for
4
things.
advantages.
Can we close the gate?
If you close the gate, I'm going to make you roll to close the gate.
But we got advantages.
The advantages
that's
would
a
be the
boost on
boost
that
to
roll.
close the gate. All the
Probably ought
reds.
to close this gate.
Oh, okay. Because that's totally the direction we're going right now.
Are you sure about that?
I
we
want
could
it.
just pass it by.
I'm,
Past
Alright.
it. Just walk past
I'm
it.
fine with passing by it.
I'm gonna walk past it.
I know that one of these times Roberto's
Are we
just
going to
going
be
to
coming
do.
back this way in theory, right?
In theory.
All right. Nope, I'm fine with it then. That's 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yeah. I see where this is going. See if something bad happens. Then he's going to yell at us. See, I told you so. We should have closed the gate right before he gets collapses unconscious.
Or that's our way out, and we are stuck because we can't go out that
Why
way.
in the world would we go into a mausoleum as our way out, Tullana?
I don't know.
Because it
You
has
never know.
iron bars holding things in.
And
holding
keeping things
things
out? I see what you're saying. Yeah, limiting. Oh, no. I don't really want to think about that. I don't.
Okay, well-
Nope.
The movement is fast. You only see it out of the corner of your eye.
Okay.
I think you're just seeing things.
What do you want to do with all of those advantages?
Make good time.
Yes.
All of them. Making good time, Mark.
Okay.
That's
what
my
you want.
thought. That's my vote. What do you guys think? AJ, I went to heal health.
Is there... Tullana has earth magic.
Mhm.
Does she get a certain sense?
I bet her necklace is glowing like crazy.
Oh, I bet it is.
Oh, yeah, that necklace is.
Lit up.
Very, very bright, yeah.
Like a flashlight.
It's a cold, cold white.
Is that... we could use that to help us see and move faster. As in, we have a light source. It's so bright.
Okay, I mean, it's not particularly dark
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
I also know that we're probably going to have rolls in the future, so I would like to take at least 2 of my 4 and put it towards, like, boost dice in the future.
Just bank them.
Yeah, like, why not?
Future vigilance. You didn't notice the whatever this thing is in this dark recess, but Rabberto seeing it means that Tullana is going to be keeping an eye out in the future.
You know, I'm not saying it was a ghost. I'm not saying it was dead. I'm not saying it's not a person. Was it a person?
No, it could be an assassin. Who knows? Well, I'll just keep watching out.
I like how she goes from, wow, okay.
Isn't an Anza in the back? Behind us?
Oh,
Maybe.
no.
I'll just keep an eye out, okay? Just kind of keep looking around.
All right, so we are saving 2 advantages for later for boost. We are moving quickly
Mhm.
With the rest,
Mhm.
yeah.
with all of the rest. Okay.
Well, with the rest of mine. So that'd be 2 plus the 2 I bank. I don't know what Tekoa wants to do with his, or Rabberto. They can do what they want with
I
theirs.
don't have any.
Oh.
I just saw something.
So Fenris says, I got a shortcut. You know what? I got a shortcut on the way back that's not going to take us by that place.
Okay.
Then
Okay,
I-
that sounds
no,
like a
I do
great
have- I do
idea.
have an
Yeah.
advantage.
You do. You and I both have an
Yeah.
advantage.
No, I was.
You can't heal strain because you don't have strain.
I know. I want to. What was it? I want a clue on what it was.
It was hard to tell. It was in the shadow. It was thin and fast.
Oh, that's not fun.
Okay, I had a question. The ground is dead because it's been salted, right?
Not where you are right
But
now.
previously
Yeah,
been salted. That's why the ground's dead.
yeah,
This is more alive because it hasn't been salted and dealt with yet.
yeah.
Okay.
Can my advantage be that the truck there isn't hindered by the brush and the overgrowth, that kind of thing, like the way we're going is somehow
Yeah.
stamped down?
So your advantage basically translates to Fenris knows exactly where he's going.
Yes.
Yeah.
And has taken these. There are probably like some deer paths through here
Yep.
that he's taken before.
That's my thought.
And it's not long before you're in front of the wall. And getting to the wall, you realize that it is not like carved stone from the side of this hill. It is actually gravestones stacked.
Oh.
So there are names carved into the wall going up.
Oh, crud. So it's like the catacombs, but like above ground.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, great.
Ooh, I'm gonna try to see if I can find a wasp on one of them.
Fenris says, all right, I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna start digging. So you 3 can look around. This won't take even a half an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Shine
Well,
by the
let's
light.
spread out and let's
Hopefully.
see. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Perception checks.
Okay.
Setback for shrubbery. This place is pretty overgrown. And we'll do average checks. Yeah, we'll just do average checks.
Could I use knowledge forbidden?
Why?
Because you're not supposed to be looking at graves. You're not supposed to be digging around in a cemetery. And you definitely aren't going to be looking for dead things.
No.
I'm gonna use one of my 2 boost die.
Okay.
One of your 2?
Yes, I banked 2 for myself.
Do you want to pass one to someone else?
Sure.
But who?
Most likely to succeed. Tekoa.
Tekoa.
Oh, wow.
Tekoa.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I
for
have
the
2
boost.
green and perception. How about you?
Same.
2 purple? Right? That was our difficulty?
Yep.
And you still
Hey, Joy,
failed.
At least it came through with a
With the
success,
boost.
but it still failed.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy, you got
What can I
this.
use? What can I...
I
I'm
mean,
just thinking,
Tullana's
what
got
can
it
I use?
already.
Oh, does she?
You
Oh,
could use
okay.
that advantage
Well,
that you
that's
had.
Yeah, I'll use that. I am so not the perceptive type.
Well, no, you're not. Of course you're not. Do you have any talents?
No, I'm a charm. I got lots of
Didn't we
talent.
use your advantage to
You
give you
did.
that it was
Oh,
very tall?
right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Very
Very
thin.
thin, because
Can
he
I,
really wanted to know.
Can I get a boost because I'm an apothecary?
No.
It's worth a
Can he
shot.
get a boost because he's
Hey, there's a success.
Oh, hey,
What
look at that. You didn't put
success?
the setback in there. Sorry, buddy.
Good call. Good call.
That's it back in there.
Oh, gosh.
That's a wash.
I love it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yep.
Mhm.
I have 2 successes,
Kidding.
2
You
advantages.
fail with me.
You have a failure, and he has a wash.
Yep.
Which means that
Rabberto and
Tullana
Tekoa-
saves our butts.
Yeah. So the two of you begin to look around, and you get down and start like brushing snow off of headstones, looking for an image of a wasp, and
Shining my light, my medallion.
moving the brush aside to try and get a peek at these graves. And everything is very old down here and very worn. The white of the headstones is gray, and there's lines of old dirt and things running from the names, and some of the names you can barely even make out. Some of the stones are broken in half, and you find pieces as you sort of stumble over them in the brush. Tullana heads off in a different direction. She is vigilant after Rabberto spotted the thing in the mausoleum earlier. And as she's looking, she sees these stones hidden behind grass and covered in snow, and she finds an area with some larger, almost monument sort of headstones, figures of people, of Isians and Anza, Seekith, and she spots a table, and on the table, made out of stone, made out of this marble, is that game she was playing with those kids earlier.
Oh, wow.
Hey
The
guys,
pieces are already in place. Yeah, it looks like it's mid-game.
are they movable?
As you touch them, they don't seem movable.
Okay.
Is one of
So they're
them the
like just-
quartermaster?
No. Tullana was taught the game this morning, and there was no quartermaster involved.
Mm-mm. All right. Well, I'm gonna look to see whose name it is.
It is, again, very old, and the name is half obscured just from age and
Mhm.
being worn off. You can sort of make it out. You see the name Morgan Ronaldon,
Like this, Morgan Ronaldon.
which is not ringing any bells for you.
Okay. Guys, I found something. I don't know what it means,
Okay.
but
Look, Tekoa, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that if all these are stacked up, you know how they have the different
Yeah,
shades?
what?
Roberto.
That we could,
Yeah.
they could be
Yeah.
the game. If you look up,
Yeah, that's true. Maybe if I climb up a side of it, then I can actually see a little bit higher where the
Gosh,
names
those
maybe
are
aren't
dope.
worn off so
No,
bad.
come on.
Roberto! Tekoa!
What?
I'm coming.
I found the game!
What? Okay, she's obsessed with the game. All right, fine.
Oh,
Let's see what she's
yeah.
doing.
People that are obsessed
I'm
with that game.
gonna peek around this and wave him down. This way, come here!
Oh, she's so short.
Look!
Oh, this is fancy.
So Tullana can barely see over the top of the table. And do you have any ideas for those 2 advantages?
I can give you suggestions. Joy.
Well, yeah, give me a suggestion. I'm thinking.
Well, suggestions for the advantages on your perception check could be that you notice if there's any kind of unusual wear and tear on the table, as if in like it's kind of got some kind of mechanism that makes it move. Could be that you notice something odd about the board itself, where like there's a depression where it shouldn't be, or something along those lines.
Yeah, I was
That's what
thinking
kind of the
that
stuff I'm
since
thinking.
I'm short, that I could see underneath and to see if there's like a leverage or something underneath that would make something move, or
Ooh.
if there's some kind of sign or something, because it does say under the hill between silver and steel, where the white wasp. So like it's under. So I'm thinking maybe under the table to find it. So I don't know. She's gonna look and see if she can find that underneath for one of her advantages. See if she can.
So for one of your advantages, you check out the table. Looking under it, you don't spot anything unusual. It has 4 curved benches with a little bit of ornate decoration on the sides of them, around one each side. The top of the table, all of the empty spots on this sort of checkerboard board have a little indentation about a 1/4 of an inch deep that is the size of all of the pieces.
Oh.
Like it
So they
got
all have the same base size.
like it
yeah.
got taken out.
It's like you need to
Or like it could be played.
Huh.
But you tested the pieces closest to you and they couldn't be moved.
Right.
Oh. So for the other advantage, since you only wisely spent one of them, what are the other advantages that show you can tell which piece is missing?
Okay. So
If
I'll know
there's a
which
piece
ones are missing.
So I'm going to give you something instead of that, because there are no pieces missing, but it is in a mid-game state. And
Pieces are probably put on the
looking
side.
hard at it, based on the fact that you won a game earlier, it looks like 2 of the players are very close to winning.
So I'm going to try to move one of the pieces that would make them win.
You move it into the winning spot, and as you touch the piece that you intend to move, you feel that it's loose.
Oh.
And you take it out of its little spot and you hear a click.
What are you doing?
From underneath the table.
What are you?
Like underneath in the ground.
Oh.
Put it in the winning spot and you hear another click. And then off in the distance, not too distant, maybe like 20 feet, you hear a slow grinding sound of stone.
Oh,
Huh.
you're brilliant. See,
I know,
Rabberto,
thank you.
she's brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you. This is a
where's
fun
that?
game. I'm going to have to buy myself one of these games and take home and show all my friends how to play. It's so fun.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
We should probably go find where that sound came from.
In the direction of the wall, beyond some scrubby bushes and leafless trees, you spot what looks to be another mausoleum with a single door
Mm-hmm.
that is wide open.
Let's go.
Was that door open before?
No.
I don't know if you looked before.
Oh,
But
no.
no, it was not open before.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't mind spending a story point to confirm that we don't butcher our roll.
It's okay. Let's go.
What you thinking, Rabberto?
I was thinking telling
Fitz, I'm going to be like, hey, look, this is what we just did.
Fenris,
This is the piece
yeah.
that I moved. So if something happens and that door closes, move this piece that also wins, So, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
You don't want to die.
Okay. Fenris looks at the board, looks at you, looks at the open door, and says, huh, okay.
Okay, so remember how I was, yeah.
I'm leaving if you're not out in a half an hour.
It's
Okay.
fair.
That's completely understandable. Most people like to bail on us in 30 minutes. It's fine.
Do me a solid though. If we're not back in the morning, will you come? And this door's closed. Will you come and open the door?
Collect your corpses, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
You've
no,
so much
that'd be
faith
good.
in us.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're worth something.
Oh, we are.
I
I'm
really
sure.
like your friend so much.
And you know my collection of fingers.
You know, you can just
Only
go
my
now.
right one. Only my right paw is lucky. Just remember that. Only my right one.
All right.
Pull out our lantern and.
Oh, I'm so glad that you brought a lantern. I got my iron and I've got the
The 3 of
sword.
you head into darkness.
Except me, because I have a glowing medallion.
Mhm.
Yes, you do.
No, if that's exactly a good thing.
It
He
might
draws
not
his
be a
sword.
good thing.
Drawing my sword anyways.
But the good thing is I don't have to hold it because it's on me and I can hold my axe.
Tullana's medallion continues to glow as the 3 of you head in. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
What? Okay.
Okay.
She's got the right,
Do-do-do-do-do.
unfortunately.
Are you going second, or do you want me to go second?
I was. Well, I can go first. I do have a lantern,
You could also cast a Battle Sun.
And I could cast a Battle Sun, which I think would be the wisest. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. We're going to... You could take your 2 strain, and we'll make it a utility spell. You just do it. You're not under super stressful conditions. Yeah.
That'll carry.
What do you do to cast it?
I think he'll doesn't. What does he do? He pulls out a carrot, lights it on fire, and it hovers.
The Battle Sun casts your 3 shadows as it hovers around Rabberto's head, and they dance along the walls. Rabberto hands his lantern to Tekoa.
Thank you so much.
Keeps an eye on the rear.
Yes, with his sword out.
And Tullana leads the way. As you go, you begin to feel some crunching under your feet. And looking down, you see salt.
Oh, salt.
Oh, they've been down here.
Interesting.
They've made it safe.
After a couple feet of salt, it turns into stone again. This whole thing is going further back than a mausoleum should. And as you hit the back of it, it seems to be a carved tunnel, like it was carved from the hill that the town is on. A little further in, you feel crunching under your feet again. And looking down, you see the dark specks of iron shavings. And as Tekoa starts walking over it, he gets that queasy feeling again.
Water.
As you continue, you eventually do hear the sound of water. And as you move, it gets louder. Your 3 combined lights shine ahead down this tunnel, and you spot a small bridge running over a stream that is not slow.
Great. Look at all these wonderful protections against ghosts. And the undead.
And the dead.
And me.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah.
You'll be fine.
It's a bridge. It's fine.
It's a bit of distance here, actually. The water's not deep, but it's running quickly. And I think Tekoa should make a cool or discipline check.
I'm going to let the others go across first. Did I like to make a running? Oh, wait. This is the discipline check before I get to it, isn't there? Or is it while I'm on it?
I think it's as you're crossing.
Okay. I'm definitely going to try to cross it fast. So here's hoping that works. I'll do discipline. What is the difficulty of this check?
The difficulty is average.
Are you flipping?
I'll flip. Yeah, I am.
Of course. All right. Thank you.
So a red and one red, one purple.
All right. Here is oh boy.
You
I always get concerned
make sure
about
you
these.
flip on it. Flip on it.
Do I need to flip on it?
Do you not? You're sitting pretty good.
I have 2 yellows and a green because I spent my all my
that's
15 points on my second rank. I could flip on it, but I would like to chance it just because.
Sure.
We'll see what happens. Hey, look at that!
Okay. So with your failures, I would like you to take 3 strain.
Oh,
3 failures, 3 strain.
oh, that doesn't feel good at all.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Do you have ideas for your 3 advantages
course,
that aren't healing 3 strain?
Darn it!
You can't do the Rabberto on this one.
But that's what they're for.
Come on, Tekoa. You're fine. You can do this. Come on, buddy.
So
I believe
I
you.
want to say that he waits till you guys get across, and he's going to try to run across.
Uh-huh.
And it's weird because it's kind of like a drunk running, because the way the water is rushing so fast, it's that whole metaphysical thing where it's like yanking his soul with it. So he like suddenly like somebody losing their equilibrium, and he like moves into the side of the bridge as he's trying to go, and he's like, oh gosh, and trying to listen to Rabberto and get across. 3 advantages. Our commotion isn't noticed by anyone.
Okay.
If there was someone to notice it, I'll spend them all on that. 3 advantages. I'm just trying to be safe for us.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
That works for me. Yeah, you make your way quickly across this bridge.
Collapse on all fours.
It's thin and stone. The tunnel didn't widen or anything
Okay.
as it came to this water, and the bridge was probably 2 feet across.
Ugh.
There are just small holes in it that the water is flowing through,
Mm-hmm.
and it's splashing over the top. And Tekoa's feet get wet as he makes his way across the bridge. And as you cross it, you come to a corner. Like the tunnel was cut to the right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And turning that corner, you notice that there is light ahead.
Uh-oh. I'm going to extinguish our lights. What kind of light?
It's bright. It's flickering.
So it's like a torchlight. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, direction-wise, we went into the mausoleum heading north?
Heading west.
Heading west. And then this would turn north or south?
North.
Okay.
Yep. And as you turn, the light is flickering on a wall that is straight ahead of you. So you turned north, and it looks like when you get to the end of this portion of the tunnel, you turn east, and there may be a room or something.
All right, guys. We need to be very quiet.
Okay. How about we turn out our lights?
I can't.
Cover it up. Tekoa turns off his lantern.
Is hers still glowing?
It's glowing dimmer where you currently are, yeah, but it's still glowing.
I turned off the lantern that I was given.
Can I leave a battle sun where I want it and summon it later?
Yeah. If you were in a fight, it'd probably make you roll to summon it, though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Leave it around the corner.
Yeah. I'm going to do that.
Okay. You go into the room?
Yes.
You're going to be sneaky? Are you looking around the corner?
We're going to be ninjas.
I'm going to let them be sneaky, because I can't really hide the fact that I have a big old, medallion on me.
Mouth? I mean, axe?
Axe? Axe. I don't
I have a medallion.
Uh-huh. Yep. Big old medallion. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
No, I have a medallion that's brightly shining light. I have my axe, but...
Uh-huh. And a mouth.
And the axe reflects the light. And does anybody have any ranks in stealth, or is it just me?
I have no ranks in stealth, but I have 3 greens.
I have 3 greens. Tullana?
Stealth? 3 green.
Hey, we're
Looks
all
like 3 greens.
But you have ranks, right?
Group check? No, I don't have any rank.
Stealth against 2 reds and a purple.
Group check?
Why would that help us? Maybe? I guess you get 2 boosts out of it.
2 reds and a purple?
Golly.
Cool. Oh, this is...
You should be able to flip this one.
Okay.
I mean, if you're doing a group check and you're going to get 2 boosts because me and Tullana are there.
Yeah, I like it. That looks good. We're rolling.
Uh-huh.
It's a complete wash.
Oh, no!
Wow.
It's a wash.
Complete wash.
Absolute complete wash. That's
impressive.
That's good. That's...
I mean, it's bad.
That's fitting with us. That's fitting for us.
Yeah.
As you turn around this corner, you see a large open room. At the base of the far wall, you see that water moving again, sort of down an aqueduct towards where it was coming under the bridge in the tunnel previously.
Mm-hmm.
There look like there are a few rooms off to the left, and straight ahead of you there's a group of people, and they are all hunched over a table, which looks like it has maps and other papers on it. And as you turn around the corner, one of them turns to look at the 3 of you.
Oh dear.
She's wearing fairly plain clothes with leather bindings that go up her forearms. She has mousy brown hair and a whip on her hip. Her eyes are brilliant blue. She turns to the 3 of you and says,
"You're late."
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Otherplace. The Otherplace is a production of Nightcast Creative. For more about us and the things that we do, visit nightcastcreative.com.